Hello everybody, welcome back. In this video we are going to speak about potassium. And potassium is the yin if the sodium is the yang. They are complementary, they have to be balanced because they have sodium potassium pump and because of other reason. But first I have to say that I take the idea of this video from Stanek Ferdin, and do this video more because I want to improve my English skill. I want to be perfect in speaking in English now, because English is so fucking important for many reasons, to dealing with tourists, to dealing with foreigners, to travel, to pick up foreigners and stuff like that. So you have to speak English, the universal language. Maybe in 10 years I'll have to learn Mandarin, but that's another story. So let's start speaking about potassium and all the benefit of potassium and what potassium can do for you. First, potassium can help you to get rid of brain fog. It's a common feeling when you feel a little bit down and you need like a lot of caffeine or other stimulants to keep going on because you feel stupid. Yeah. Potassium can fix that and help you a lot. Then potassium lower blood pressure. Some people are afraid of sodium because it's stated that sodium hike make your blood pressure to rise, but that's not really true. That's true only in a little percentage of population that is sodium sensitive. By the way, if you want to lower blood pressure, and if blood pressure is a problem for you, you just rise your potassium intake. Then potassium can help you to get rid of water retention. If you want to be shredded, well, potassium is a good idea, especially balanced with sodium. So as much sodium, as much potassium you take. Then potassium can help you with heart palpitation because it is very important. It's fundamental for nerve signaling. That's another reason why potassium is helpful to get rid of cramps. If you have cramps, you have to eat a banana and stuff like that. Yeah, it's true. But also sodium helps a lot. I suggest you to see my previous video about that. By the way, if you have palpitation, tachycardia, something like that, take potassium. Potassium also lowers blood sugar. Why? Because potassium is combined with glucose to create glycogen. Glycogen is the source of energy for our muscle, for our athletic performance and stuff. Everyone who is into bodybuilding know how important it is to replenish our glycogen stores after a workout. Potassium absolutely helps there, so I suggest always to take potassium after workout together with carbs. For the same reason, potassium lower your cravings. When you have crazy cravings like a pregnant woman and you want to have like sweeties, cookies and chocolate, that's maybe you because you're deficient in potassium, and potassium can help that. Potassium also helps with joint pain and arthritis, for example. If you are old and you have problem with your arthritis or joints, potassium can be very helpful. Also, potassium helps to lubricate joints because it's not good to have the joints that grind with each other. So raise your potassium intake. Then we have the bloating. When we feel bloated, it can be for water retention or for constipation, for example. If we are not able to go to poo in the bathroom. And potassium helps with both of two because it gets rid of water retention and helps you with your constipation, that reduce bloating. A lot of people are probably saying this video a bit too cheap. Why don't you just eat more fiber? Well, because eating more fiber can have the opposite effect, can make your constipation even worse. Furthermore, too much fiber can impair your body ability to absorb minerals. And that's not good. Minerals are fundamentals for health and athletic performance. So instead to raise your fiber intake, that has downside, eat more potassium. And for the last but not least, fatigue. Potassium reduces fatigue. If you feel drained by energy, if you don't have energy to work out and stuff, potassium can help this, especially combined with sodium, you know. Pre-workout, intra-workout, and post-workout, potassium and sodium combined are great. You know, giving me less fatigue, also more endurance, but also more strength. That's very important. I suggest everyone to take that. Let's go to speak about the potassium sources, the best potassium sources. And no, probably bananas are not the best potassium source. Of course, banana contain potassium, but there are better sources of that. So let's start. Spinach. Spinach is a vegetable that has a lot of potassium. And the spinach is also a vegetable that is really easy to digest, will not bloat you. Spinach does not cause the gas problem, so you will not fart, you know, especially if you have a date or something like that, or even on your job. It's not a good idea to fart all day. So spinach does not cause, you know, so if it does or no. Spinach is plural or singular in English. In Italian it's plural, but in English I'm not sure. So, okay, no gas problem with spinach. Let's say this. Then, probably my favorite is potassium salt, potassium chloride. Now, if you live in the United States, there is like new salt, but in other countries you can simply take like low sodium salt that usually composed by potassium chloride for the most part. So it's the counterpart of table salt. Table salt is sodium chloride, and potassium chloride is the same with potassium instead of sodium. And I do this with all my meal. I use both potassium chloride and sodium chloride, so common salt. It's super cheap. You can take high dosage of it without problem. So I suggest you to get a salt source that contains potassium chloride. Maybe in some countries there are some table salt composed 50% of sodium chloride and 50% of potassium chloride, and that would be the best idea in my opinion, because they have to be balanced. So very good. If they contain iodine, even better, because iodine is very important for thyroid and metabolism, and also to brain sharpening, because a deficiency in iodine leads to mental retardation in English, I think. Yeah. Then there are orange juice. These I prefer orange juice because full oranges cause me digestion problem. I don't digest fruits very well at all. They cause me bloating, digestion problem, appetite suppression, and gas. So I prefer orange juice. No, also orange juice is very good for the fructose content that help to maintain your liver healthy. You know, this is a fundament of the vertical diet of Italian. I suggest everyone to read that. And bananas. Bananas are a good source of potassium. They are like the most stereotype potassium source. But even here, you have to be able to digest bananas. I don't digest bananas that much, so I don't need bananas because of the same reason of oranges. I don't digest them because me bloating, appetite suppression, gas problem, and stuff like that. Then there is beef and lamb. Red meat in general is great for athletic performance and wellness, and for a lot of others that even libido now. Burgers means boner. More burgers, more boners. There is stuff like that. So eat more beef and red meat in general. That is great. Then we have salmon. I like fish. I love fish. Fish isn't the best food for athletic performance to me. No, my body performance better with meat than fish. But if you like fish, if fish is good for you, eat salmon. But also other fish contain potassium. I know in some countries super expensive, that is stupid. For example, in Italy, salmon is like 20 euros for kilograms, when you can feed in the ground beef for like 5 euros. Now it's like 500 more expensive than fish, by the way. And yogurt. Yogurt contains potassium. But even here, you have to be able to digest yogurt. Some people can digest dairy easily because lactose intolerance, or they just don't digest that at all. Since we are the only species on the planet that eats dairy products when we are adult. No, in other species they just drink maternal milk when they are babies. But if they can digest that, go for it. Especially Greek yogurt is great because of the minor content of lactose and higher content of protein and stuff. Then we have avocados. In some countries, like in Italy, avocados are stupidly expensive, so I don't eat that very often. I mean, I don't like the flavor of avocados, to be honest, but they're a great food source for many reasons. You know, healthy fats and potassium out of that. And then we have potatoes. Potatoes contain a lot of potassium, like the double of bananas now. So these should be the potassium stereotype food. Potassium contain a lot of potatoes contain a lot of potassium, so eat potatoes. Potatoes are also super cheap, so go for it. I also use potatoes mixed with white rice for my carb source during the day because I digest white rice easier. Potatoes a little bit less, it's also because it's a less dense food. I have to eat more of that, and I digest it slowly. But if you digest potatoes, eat potato. That's it. And now I'm going to experiment. I'm a little bit bloated and not shredded. Usually it's not. My muscles are a little bit flat. And anyway, this is another experiment. I will speak in the future. And now today is my last day of work before the holidays, the Christmas holidays, so yeah, I'm very funny. I am very happy, and tonight I will have parties. I will go to parties, so see you next time, if I will be alive tomorrow, of course.